Now, Fox Weather is your Hurricane HQ, and historic Hurricane Melissa changed millions of lives so far, and they will be changed for forever. Many communities have lost everything, and now they're attempting to rebuild amid the devastation. One man survived the hurricane after fleeing his home in Westmoreland. His family hadn't heard from him for days after the storm struck. So a relative flew to Jamaica to look for him, and thankfully he is alive and found a shelter in Bethel town. Joining us now is his daughter, Kimali Stephen. Kimali, I want to thank you for joining us here on Fox Weather, giving us this update. You've had a really intense week so far. So take us through what's happened with your father before Melissa even hit the island.
Yeah, so before Melissa hit, I made sure I called my dad just to ask him, what was going on. Was he prepared and things like that? He says yes, he's prepared. He didn't know that it was going to be like this. We didn't know it was going to be like this. But yeah, he did say that he was prepared for the storm. He has weathered a few storms, so he knows how to survive. And he's strong, but even the strong needs help sometimes.
Absolutely. And, from my understanding, you're very close to your father. This is one of your living residents, or relatives, I should say. Have you spoken to him since your cousin found him? How's he doing?
I have not spoken to my dad. And the fact that my husband's cousin found my dad and spoke to him, because I told him, please let him make a video telling me that he's okay and things like that. And he did. And that relieved me a little bit, but I'm not relaxed. I still, it makes me want to see him even more. Yes, I'm a daddy's girl, so I just really need to get to.
Is that still the plan? Are you still flying into Jamaica as soon as you can, just to lay eyes on your dad? I know that's a big part of this. And how has he been so far? How has his home been since you've spoken to him?
His home is still standing strong. I just want to get to him. He's in the video. He did say that he mentioned that he's going to need some water. He said he was a little bit, it was sudden. He didn't know those guys were going to come looking for him. So he didn't have a list for me or anything, but he did say he's going to need some food. I know he's going to need water, and I really need them to get the communication up. I really need to talk to my dad.
Absolutely. Now, you said you were planning on going to Jamaica. That's still in the cards for you. What's that plan look like? How does that plan come into action, especially once you touch down there?
Yeah, so I did a lot of collecting of donations and stuff like that. So currently my house is full of donations that I received: hygiene essentials, medical supplies. We're packing relief bags for elderly and for babies. So I'm shipping those down, and then in my personal suitcases, I'm going to be taking things for my dad. But yeah, that's all I need to do right now is just get down there to him so he can get his things, and I can also help the community by giving them what I've collected from my friends and families and some strangers.
Absolutely. That is so wholehearted of you to give back to your community, back to your island in such a devastating time. I know you mentioned that your dad has actually weathered a couple of storms. Walk us through that. When you talked to him, did he compare this to any other type of storm? Did he say, this is the worst I've seen it? What was his mindset when you talked to him?
Well, I haven't spoken to him. That's one of the main questions that I'm ready to ask him, because I know he's been through Hurricane Gilbert. That was in Jamaica in '88. Here for Hurricane Andrew, I believe that was August 92 or something like that. So yeah, he's been through many storms and things like that. So like I said, he does know how to survive, but I don't think he was prepared for this. I can't wait to talk to him, to ask him what was going on or what happened or what he lost, or I just need to talk to him.
Well, I am just so happy. My heart is beaming for the fact that you got to at least lay eyes on a video of him. You know that he is okay. Wishing you the best in terms of travel, getting back to Jamaica. Please let us know any updates if you're willing to come back and chat with us, with your dad, so that we can know, what the end all be all was with his story. But wishing you all the best as you get back. That's daughter of a Melissa survivor, Kimali Stephen. Thank you again for sharing your story.
Have a good one. Thank you.